That was a new Black Panther group protesting in front of a Texas jail a few weeks back. Just one of the angry and incendiary chants we have seen against police in recent months. We've heard from folks like the two law enforcement officers you just saw, but so far haven't heard much from Washington. However, take a walk back with me to 2011, when a shooting in Tucson led to an angry chorus complaining about what they said was angry Tea Party rhetoric.
As Chuck Schumer was saying, in politics, in the media, in the public square, fashion our rhetoric so that it does not incite but informs.
It may be constitutionally permissible, but it shouldn't be acceptable rhetoric. We shouldn't invite it on the radio talk shows or the TV, at least without comment. We ought to say that just goes too far.
The discourse in America, the discourse in Congress in particular, to answer your question very specifically, has really changed. And I'll tell you, I hesitate to place blame, but I have noticed it take a very precipitous turn towards edginess and a lack of civility with the growth of the Tea Party movement.
I think all of us need to say that our rhetoric we need to check. None of us should become so defensive that we say we're not going to change. We all need to see if there is change required, change needed, and all realize that there are some very unbalanced people here in this country that anything can trigger.
Joining me now, Richard Fowler, nationally syndicated radio host and Fox News contributor, and townhall.com editor, Katie Pavlich. Good to see you both. Wow. So, I mean, I went out to see, Katie, whether Debbie Wasserman Schultz was out denouncing the rhetoric that we are now hearing, you know, the lack of civility that she was complaining about with the Black Lives Matter movement. And this is what I found her saying about that movement. Stand by.
I'm proud of the young people who have been pushing that Black Lives Matter movement. We brought the Confederate flag down. We've made sure that symbols of hate are unacceptable in America.
Your thoughts?
Well, if Debbie Wasserman Schultz were really concerned about symbols of hate, she would be denouncing the Black Lives Matter movement. This is a movement that promotes the execution of police officers. This is a movement that glorifies Assata Shakur, who of course is a notorious cop killer who is now in Cuba as a fugitive. They wear T-shirts at their rallies that say Assata taught me. This is a movement that is easily condemnable, and Democrats like Debbie Wasserman Schultz and quite frankly President
Deny that. But listen, what is your group, now that you've managed to cancel the program to help the needy children, what exactly is your humanist group doing to help those children?
Well, we're an advocacy group, not a charitable group, although we do engage in charity from time to time. In fact,
nothing?
We just sent about $30,000 over to the Philippines to support relief efforts there.
But what are you doing for the children who are now not going to get the toys in the boxes?
Yeah. Our program is designed to help the kids to have a clean, neutral, free of church-state violation experience.
You have helped save them from the constitutional violation, and that will be a warm comfort to them on Christmas morning. Roy, thanks for being here with your story. Okay, moving on. You have helped save them from the constitutional violation, and that will be a warm comfort to them on Christmas morning. Roy, thanks for being here with your story.